Alright, today we study some more on the book Ponder on This, which I believe a very important topic right now, because as the energies of the world get more intense and we can sense more chaos, more kind of a rapid pace, it is really important to be aware where you place your attention, your mind and your focus. So the chapter which we read is Man as Creator and Builder, because it is like you're in your own bubble of energy, and all the thoughts, energy you produce or you interact with other people, that is in your field. So if you don't become aware and consciously of your thoughts, it's gonna get you a really clouded energy field of your own thinking, and you can't be a conscious creator because the clarity isn't there. There is like a fog of clouds of your mind jumping from one thing to another thing, and that's not how we can create and produce. As it said, every form is spiritualized energy, so it has to come from our thoughts, it has to move down on the emotional level, and then it appears in the physical level. So if you want to be good in that, it's really important to control your thinking and not always following the urges of your mind, and remember to bring yourself back into center, into the emptiness, and stopping the analytical mind of always running the show. That's the real key point. And as it said, man in the world, it's on page 313, consciously or unconsciously recapitulates the logic process and becomes a creator working in substance through the factor of his positive energy. He wills, he thinks, he speaks, and thought forms eventuate. So its atomic substance is attracted to enunciator. The tiny leaves which compose that substance are forced through the energy of the thinker into forms which are themselves active, vitalized, and powerful. When man build is either beneficial or maleficent creation according to the underlying desire, motive, and purpose. So we really need to take charge of rethinking our motives. Does it come from pure selfish means, or is the purpose of doing something out of your heart, out of your generosity and love? It really makes the difference if some form becomes something good, helpful for others, or something which is not beneficial for others. Even if you may think you have a good intent, but actually there is a slightly subtle selfish reason, that's not how the form can become good as we would like to have it. Men should remember that through the power of their thoughts and their spoken words, they definitely produce an effects upon human beings, functioning on the 3 planes of human evolution and upon the entire animal kingdom. The separative and maleficent thoughts of man are largely responsible for the salvage nature of wild beasts and the destructive quality of some of nature's processes, including certain phenomena such as plague and famine. So it's what we put out and our intention in whatever we try to create. And it goes further that whenever you become aware of there is a divine plan where the whole human evolution is moving towards, like us described so well in those books, then you can see where you can insert yourself and where maybe your talents fit, so you can help the evolution of humanity and be of service, not out of selfish needs, but seriously out of the love for humanity. And then the creative power, which has been before of separate nature, will be offered as a willing sacrifice to the greater energy, and his small plans and ideas will merge in the greater ones. So it becomes, he will no longer, however, be a passive unit, swept hither and thither by the energy of his group, but will become a positive, active, potent force, self-immolate through intelligent recognition of the greater plan. That's what we try to do with those studies, to become more aware of the greater plan and find our way of service to insert, help the greater plan. Because in the current world situation, we only have a snapshot of that's how it is. But for us to have something to work towards and to see that we're just in that current state, no matter how uncomfortable it is, but we're moving out of that, and there may has to come up a lot of darkness before the light can come in, but we can be a catalyst to hold the vision, to hold what is there, our plan and purpose of the greater plan. So, and to be helpful, man who is consciously learning to build has to first of all to hold the idea substantially long for it to be faithfully registered in the brain, and to be really in control of your mind and hold the positive idea and power on it. As long as because then what basically happens, a thought form gets built. And as long as the attention of the creator of any thought form, great or small, is turned towards it, that magnetic link persists. It's a thought form that has an influence upon you. It can be positive or it can be negative, so you want to make sure your desire comes from the heart and from a place of service, so it has a positive effect on yourself. The thought form is vitalized and its work carried on. When the work has been accomplished and the thought form has served its purpose, every creator, consciously or unconsciously, turns its attention elsewhere and the thought form disintegrates. And now just one last point to our studies. Much of the ineffectiveness of people today, so why are many people, they can't really create what they want, and so he says, it's said in the book, much of the ineffectiveness is due to their interests are not centralized but very diffuse, and one thing engrosses their attention. They scatter their energy and are attempting to satisfy every wandering desire. Therefore, no thought, I think, ever assumes become a proper form. So they wander in their mind. That's if you're not choosing to focus our attention on specific things. But as the world outside of us gets louder, we need to stay connected within us and our own, be in control of our mind even more, because else nothing can be built in proper form with your thoughts. It's like just wandering from one thing to another, reacting on outside circumstances, but not really creating. So I would like to leave you with that, to just be more aware of your mind focus and start to allow more stillness to come in, because for your intuition to speak, there needs to be certain quiet within you, certain stillness, and it can't happen when we run from one thing to another. So 2 things: try to get more conscious of your mind energy. Where is your focus? How are you producing your attention, and how scattered is it? And second one, can you allow more stillness in your life? Can you sit for 5 minutes and just quiet everything down, away from outside stimuli? That's what we really need to build. As things may change, we need to have our inner sanctuary, where we have our own peace of mind. That's what I wish for you, your own internal peace within, so you can take away any distraction and be in peace with yourself. And that's a state to aim and state to go for. Good luck with that.